evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Real Americans, where real Americans talk about real American issues. I'm your host, Butch Hockersmith, and with me, as always, is my partner and friend, Skeeter Dunn.
Oh, hey, Butch, how you doing?
Now, for those of you who may not notice, we got two Skeeters today. As you know, Skeeter 2 has the scarlet rubella, so we brought in Skeeter 3, who's been doing a bang-up job for 2 or 3 episodes. And then just a couple weeks ago, we met our new friend, Skeeter 4. Welcome to the program, Skeeter 4.
It's good to be here again.
Thanks
good
for
to be
coming.
Here again,
well, we got a great show for you lined up this week, and why not? It's been one hell of a week. How was your weekend, Skeeter 3?
Oh, well, my weekend was pretty good there, Butch.
Excellent.
Kind of shocking, though. I saw a kid get whipped out of Super Center.
Really?
Yeah, he was actually maneuvering one of the carts, and he healed his mama, you know, in the back of it.
What's wrong with it?
Not an anointing, not like, he was putting the Holy Ghost on her. No, he actually hit her in the back of the heel with the wheel cart.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, she got upset and started, she took like one of the deli meats, took it out of the bag and started beating him down with it.
She beat him with a slice of deli meat.
She beat him down with a
Not
slice
like
of
a whole
deli
turkey.
meat.
I mean, that would do some damage, but like a slice.
I don't think she wanted to hit him with a blunt object, just something like a whipping, just like some lashes or something.
Did she pay for the deli meat?
I would like to think the hope so. It got
really?
the kid's skin all over. He was trying to cry.
Trying to cry?
He was trying to cry. He had like a little lip quiver, like.
That'll make your heart
But
stir.
his mom was looking at him like, boy, don't you say it. I'll give you something to cry about. And the waterworks started coming. So she actually took open one of the herbs, like the cayenne pepper.
Cayenne pepper?
Cayenne pepper. And antiqued him with the cayenne pepper.
I didn't know that was a verb.
Like it was a ghetto pepper spray. Yeah.
She antiqued him with the cayenne pepper. Oh, my
Antiqued
word.
yes.
That is. Did you ever see something like that?
I saw
Some kid
something like
mistreated?
that.
You did?
I saw something like that.
What'd you see?
This weekend, I saw a very similar situation, but at a much better place.
Really?
Yes.
Better than the box store?
Better than the box store. At the movie theater.
You saw a beating at a movie
At
theater?
the movie theater.
They should charge extra for those.
Juju bees.
Juju.
In the eye.
Hit him with some Juju bees
Yes.
brand candy.
Stuck to his forehead.
Damn.
Right in the middle of his forehead.
But I bet that kid shut up, didn't he?
No,
That's how
he
you
did
learn.
not.
And that is what's wrong with America. Nobody beats their kids anymore. That's the only way you can learn. Time out don't mean nothing. You need a whooping. You need some kind of scar so you can look at it. Remember, I shouldn't be acting up at the movie theater. I shouldn't be playing at the big box store, or somebody's going to drive a cart full of turkey up my ass. And now, a word from our sponsor.
Hi, this is Melvin with Mecklenburg County Services, here to tell you about a great new business here in Mecklenburg County. Is there a tool in your neighborhood that you just can't stand? Are you losing sleep when he speeds down your street in his foreign sports car listening to German techno? Do you feel like there's no one that can stop his reign of terror? Well, think again. Call Joe's Douchebag Removal Service. Joe's Douchebag Removal Service has over 40 years of experience removing all sorts of douchebags, from the toughest muscleheads to the gayest of frat boys. Joe's Douchebag Removal Service will keep your neighborhood and your yard douchebag free all the year round. And Joe's Douchebag Removal Service uses customized and environmentally friendly removal methods. They will study your douchebag problems and come up with a solution that is tailored exclusively to you. Whether it's blowing up his car, catching him playing naked twister with his buddies, or videotaping his girlfriend boning a black guy, Joe's Douchebag Removal Service will crush his ego and end his reign of douchebaggery. So call Joe's Douchebag Removal. Your family will love you for it. This sucks.
Thank you very much, and welcome back. Well, now that we've gotten rid of our douchebags, the time has come for one of my favorite parts of the program, viewer email, where myself and Skeeter have a chance to respond to you, the real Americans watching at home, and addressing your concerns. We have got a fantastic lineup of emails this week.
I'm excited.
Me-
I am so excited.
Me too. It's going to be fantastic. Ain't that right, 3?
I still can't believe there's a douchebag action plan. That's pretty much.
Well,
awesome.
obviously there is. They're selling it on the pro. God. All right, this first
Douchebags
one.
are everywhere.
Ain't that the truth?
They are everywhere.
This is
Tell
from
me about it.
Cantankerous One in Key West, Florida. And it reads, Dear Butch, after watching your April 7th episode with the If Loving Your Pet is Wrong, Then I Don't Want to Be Right segment, I have decided to seek matrimonial bliss with my beloved feline Betsy. If the gays can do it, why can't I? Now that we've decided to take our relationship to the next level, do you think I should train her to use the toilet, or should I just start using the litter box? Thank you for your insight. Clinus Lingenfelter, Key West, Florida. Clinus Lingenfelter. That's probably why he's having trouble meeting a woman right there. Name like Clinus Lingenfelter. Yeah. Well, we got a couple big issues here. First of all, you should never be reduced to using a litter box unless you have no choice. That is what you do when the plumbing goes out, not to impress some chick. Second of all, the gays can't get married yet in any of the real states. I would just like to point that out. And also, I'm pretty sure marrying an animal, well, sex with an animal is illegal. Marrying an animal is just impractical. I wonder if, like, cats could marry each other. Maybe we could meet halfway. If cats could marry each other, gays could marry each other, gay cats marry each other, then it's a lot of years ahead. But I think you can do it.
I think there could be possibly a civil union of animals.
A civil
I
union?
don't see why not.
You know, I've tried to union with an animal more than once, and it was far from civil.
Oh, Butch.
Mm-hmm. Well, what do you
know,
think? Is it right or wrong?
I was thinking maybe if you kind of look like a cat a little bit, then it would be okay to marry a cat. Because you kind of are a cat if you look like a cat a
Like
little
that
bit.
Ron Perlman?
Yeah, or the guy with the whiskers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the whisker man.
That other guy. I can see that if you're close. It's like halfway there, like
Yeah,
Ryan
almost.
something. But then that's how you end up with those down on Dr. Moreau freak show things. Then it's like 3/4 cat, 1/4 human.
But you put them to work. You put them to work
Doing what? They're a quarter cat. Cats don't do shit.
catching fish.
Catching fish. What about the mice?
Mice, fish, rodents,
What if the fish
rats?
mated with the mice? Then we'd have the perfect evolutional enemy.
Well, they
Yeah.
could possibly work at a yarn store. I mean, they're pretty quick with the yarn.
They
You know,
are
that would
indeed
be
good
something
with the
fun
yarn.
and something fine and dandy. You know, they could pretty.
That's a good idea.
Pretty
That is-
much. I
They
think
can
so.
work at a yarn store.
Problem solved.
There it is.
Poop at the yarn store. This one is from Not Doctored at Gmail. It says, Hey Butch, long-time viewer, first-time writer. I'm a huge fan. And well, you should be. This show's spectacular. After President Obama was elected into office, you stated that America shouldn't get its panties wet and that the first black president was, in fact, Warren G. Harding, a well-known fact that many people don't really recognize.
I agree.
I didn't believe you at first. It was hard to find, but I found a picture that seems to corroborate your claim. Find attached. Please accept my apologies for doubting you, and thank you for being bold enough to voice unpopular opinions. Can we have a look at that photo? Warren G. Harding,
Wow.
the first, yeah, okay.
He is.
Take it down. Take it
He
down.
is a
Take
black
it down.
president.
That's the most racist thing I've ever seen in my life.
Ah,
He's
great.
a-
I
Hey.
grape soda in 1849. Chicken wings in a bucket didn't come until the 1950s. You, sir, are a liar and a racist. You didn't have to doctor anything. It was
I don't think he doctored anything.
first
It
of
looks-
all,
it looks
if he
realistic.
was African American, all those watermelons would be eaten. I don't know. I'll
I
check
don't know
on-
about
Oh,
that.
here's one. This is from Swamp Boat Rider 37. Dear Butch, on the July 2005 program, you claimed that one would be able to outrun a gator by skipping in a zigzag. Always trying to help the people out. You don't
Good
want to skip
advice.
in a straight line because they've got little legs. They're faster. You skip in a zigzag. Our family vacation to this summer in Florida, I volunteered myself at Alligator Land, thinking I would be completely safe. 2 peg legs later, I can witness that skipping is not an adequate means of escape. Hopping mad, Bill from Gaston County. Well, obviously you can't skip with wooden legs, idiot.
that makes it a lot harder.
Absolutely.
A lot
You gotta
harder.
have knees. That's where all the skipping comes from. Knees and ankles.
If it's just the wooden legs, they just stick right into the ground. There's no skipping, you're just stuck. Stuck into the ground.
Ain't that right? Sweet. Well, that's it for Real Americans answering your emails. And now a word from our sponsor.
Hello, this is Melvin again from Mecklenburg County Services. We all have needs, sexual needs, especially in Mecklenburg Correctional System. But sometimes the flame dies out. That's why there's Pete's Crotchless Boxers. When worn all day, generic crotchless boxers can leave your pleasure zones looking like they were fed to an angry lawnmower. Boy, can I testify to that. Not Pete's Crotchless Boxers. Pete's Crotchless Boxers can be worn all day. Because of their patented wang zones, they keep you feeling free and sexy all the day long. Want to have a lunchtime quickie with your secretary and don't want your wife or mother-in-law to find out? You're in luck. Thanks to Pete's revolutionary built-in dong freshener, you can get it on with the hot blonde at work, and your wife and mother-in-law will be none the wiser. So give Pete's Crotchless Boxers a try. I did, and I just can't get enough of them. Neither can the other prisoners at Mecklenburg Correctional Services. This has been Melvin with Mecklenburg County Services.
Thank you very much, Melvin. Good work. Go have some dong freshener for yourself. And now, ladies and gentlemen, the time has come for one of my favorite parts of the program, Minority Report, where we find out a little bit about somebody who's not necessarily white. Minority Report. I love this part. Minority Report. That graphic is disproportionately good. Well, welcome to the program, sir. I'm Butch. Thank you so much for coming. This fella here is African American that I met. I never met one before, so I'm glad that you finally came onto the program. What's your name again, sir?
It's Jeff.
Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. Really?
Really?
One of my questions is, are there any African Americans named Jeff?
It's plenty
What
of
about Eric?
Oh, that's a popular name.
It's a popular name.
Yes.
Fair enough. We're learning already. What would you say is the most popular African American name?
Probably Michael.
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 That's a good one. I hear you people like grape soda. Is that true?
Yeah, I'm pretty fond of grape soda.
You know, I kind of enjoy it myself.
Yeah.
Doesn't taste like grapes, but it's still delicious.
Yeah.
Is Kool-Aid the same thing as grape soda?
Nothing like it.
Which is superior?
Kool-Aid.
Kool-Aid? You
Kool-Aid.
got a favorite brand?
Red.
Excellent. How come your skin is so much darker than mine?
So we can go into the sunlight.
I can go into the sunlight.
Yeah, but y'all have to have a lot of, y'all have to have an umbrella, sunscreen.
You don't have to deal with sunscreen, none of that?
Nah, not really.
Can you have skin cancer as an African American? Does that happen?
It might take longer.
What's that?
Might take longer.
Might take longer.
Yes.
Have you ever sunburnt?
No.
No?
No.
They're like a reddish, brownish?
You can't really tell the red.
Very good. What exactly is an afro?
It's a big hairdo.
A big hairdo.
Yes.
Is that like a Jufro?
Something like it.
Like a big hairdo? Is it like this, one of those straight up things? Is that the afro? Like a little platform that people can...
That's a version of the afro.
Version of the afro.
Yeah.
Who has the greatest afro in American history?
Al Sharpton.
Al Sharpton.
Yes.
What about Don King?
Well, yeah. But Al Sharpton like the perm of the Al Sharptons.
It's nice to see an afro in a suit. You don't get to get those two together enough.
No.
All right. Do you speak Kwanzaa?
Not in public.
All right. How many things can you make out of a peanut?
Wow. Not sure.
I'll get you started. Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Candy bars.
Yep. Might have peanut butter Kool-Aid if you like.
Well, that's where my next million's coming from. Oh, here's one. Did you pick your name or did someone else give it to you?
Someone else gave it to me.
Ah, I can see that. And Jeff, how you wouldn't have picked Jeff? Come on.
Nah.
You better pick something cool.
Right.
You got a little bit of leeway. You could have like a Malik or a Comment or something cool. But Jeff, if you had to pick your own name, which one would you pick?
Michael.
Excellent choice. It's very popular from what I hear.
Yes.
Do you people have arranged marriages?
Not exactly.
Not exactly.
Well, sometimes.
When?
No, we don't.
No?
No.
All right. That was a 180 right there. That was
Yeah.
a de-evolution right in front of our face.
Mm-hmm.
Are all black people... Okay, first of all, let's talk for a second. You're African-American, yes?
Yes.
Yes? All right. What's the difference between an African-American and a black guy? Because I've been hearing a lot of both.
The African American is the African that came from Africa to America.
Like Charlize Theron.
Exactly.
I got you. So it's more about a countryman thing. It's not a skin color.
That's it.
I thought that was a bunch of crap. All right, good deal. Are you invisible at night?
No, because I'm not dark enough for that.
I don't know. Don't give up. A little more time in the sun.
There you go.
How come your nose is thicker than ours?
So we can breathe
We can breathe.
better.
Oh,
Although Michael Phelps pretty much ruined that for us.
well, that's the weed.
Oh.
And then the lung power. It's all that swimming.
Oh, okay. Did
Are
not know
you
that.
all hung like elephants, or is that just on the internet?
Just on the internet?
Fair enough. How many of you are there?
A lot. We keep multiplying.
Ain't that the truth? I was just... Why are your palms white?
White.
Why? Hold up the thing. I've noticed this a lot. The palm of your hand is considerably lighter than the back of your hand. And I don't have that. What's the story with that? Has it always been that way?
Yes.
You have fingerprints?
Yes.
Interesting. Can you see your reflection in a mirror?
Yes.
Can you see your reflection in a mirror at night?
Yes.
Thank you. Have you ever killed a lion with your own hands?
Not recently.
Could you?
No.
What about the rest of the black people?
Probably so.
Cool. How long are your women pregnant?
36 months.
36 months? Good Lord! Why?
Because that's standard.
That's 36 months?
Yeah.
White people, we only do it for 9, sometimes 8 if we're in a hurry.
36 weeks. My bad.
36 weeks.
My
Thank
bad.
God. I was about to say that's a genetic supremacy that'll work against us. All right. So that's 9 months?
Yes.
So that's the same as people.
Pretty much.
Good.
Actually, it's like close to 10 months.
Are you an alien?
In some cases.
Does your skin color have anything to do with Noah?
Maybe.
I read somewhere it had to do with Noah.
I
The
never
ark
heard
guy
of
with
it.
the 2 animals?
Yeah. I'm not sure about it. But
Well, thank you very much for your time, Jeff. It was truly a pleasure to meet you.
And-
And as it turns out, African-American men, I like them. And now a word from our sponsor. Quickly.
Hello, this is Melvin again with a court-ordered public service announcement. It is way too dangerous to smoke weed in public. You have got to be careful when you're out Bob Marleying around out there. Back in my day, I could walk down the street puffing a fat spliff of Panama Red and not turn a single head. But these days, with everyone having cell phones, all it takes is one call from a 92-year-old blind woman telling the police that she sees 2 teenagers smoking doobies. That is all it takes. And when the police show up and discover 3 8-year-olds sharing a pretzel rod, the damage has already been done. You must be aware of your surroundings, which is difficult when you're higher than a Georgia pine. But you must be vigilant and always on the lookout. Most of the people around you are not police officers, but they play ones in real life. Make no mistake, if you are caught, it will be a hassle. It's not worth holding a one-hitter will get you plugged in the backside. So,
You can say shitter. Sorry, carry
holding
on.
a one-hitter will get you plugged in the shitter. So use your head, you head. Smoke in your home, no problem. Smoke under a tree, get you 1 to 3. Don't be a dope, or you'll get stuck doing these public service announcements just like I am. This has been Jasper from Mecklenburg Correctional Services. Good day.
And we're back. Good advice from a good man. Well, it's almost out of time this week for Real Americans with Butch and Skeeter. But before we go, we have one last opportunity, one of my favorite parts of the show, to help you, the Real Americans, with your personal problems. A little segment we like to call Ask Butch and Skeeter. We don't have music for that yet.
I guess not.
Well, let's take a couple phone calls and see if we can make America a better place. Hello, you're on the air with the Real Americans.
Hi, is this Butch and Skeeter?
This is Butch and Skeeter.
Hi, Skeeter.
Hey.
Hey,
how's it going today?
Hey.
I got a problem. I need your help.
Well, you come to the right place. It's time to help you.
My wife refuses to wear a girdle, so I won't go out with her in public. How can I get her to come to her senses, Butch?
Well, is she a fat woman? Or is the girdle just your personal kink?
Oh, she's fat. Real fat.
And you're ashamed to be seen with her because, are you also fat?
No, I'm skinny as a rail.
So when you go out together, you look like the number 10?
That's about right.
I can see how that would be awkward. A girdle isn't really your problem, my friend. Your problem is all about, it's about contrast. What you need to do is eat something. It's a lot easier to gain weight than it is to lose weight. And it's not incumbent upon her to change herself for you. Change you for her. It's the American way.
That's not American.
What are you talking about, Skeeter?
I don't know.
You're not married. All the
You're
married
right.
people I know, the man changes so the woman can be who she wants to be. Do you
I'll
find
agree.
that to be the case?
I pretty much agree with you there, Butch.
Finally.
But then also too, you need to understand that maybe that your wife, you took her for better or for worse, right? You need to embrace the muffin top, okay? That's the way I feel about it. Grab her by her, her splattered sides and just hug and embrace. You know what I mean? That's all you got to do. Understand that there's just more to love.
What if girdles are on sale?
Tons
That's
of fun.
right.
Yeah.
At least you can pretend she's pregnant. Get some free gifts, and people let you skip things.
Or you can pretend it'd be like a training montage and speed bag her muffin top too. It'll be a good, cardio exercise.
Well, I think if she's wearing a girdle, she'll eat less.
If she
That'll help.
wears it over her face,
No, it'll make it uncomfortable when she tries to eat a lot.
She might go unconscious if her muffin top is very extreme. If
Well,
it's
I'd
just,
loosen it then. I mean, I'm not a crazy man.
oh, okay,
so what you need is somewhere. Try her out with a back brace first, perhaps some suspenders, right? And then you move up a little bit at a time. You get a nice fancy belt. You get a wider belt, weightlifting belt. Work her into the girdle. She won't even realize that you're calling her
Maybe
fat.
on top of that, she probably don't even need the what you just said. She could probably just do some leave a little to the imagination. Maybe she could get some hammer pants.
You know what I was thinking?
That sounds extremely uncomfortable. What were you
Saran
thinking?
wrap.
Hammer pants?
Saran
Saran
wrap?
wrap with Vaseline.
Good God, man!
Yeah. Good
But
God
she's
indeed.
fat.
She's gonna suffocate.
Who
man.
wants to see a fat woman wrapped in a saran wrap?
To slide her into the girdle.
Oh, I see. It's all right. It's a technical. That's not a bad plan.
Yeah.
Once you get her worked up. Thanks for calling. There you go. That would help somebody else already, right there. Good for you. And you with that was helpful. Fine. Also, you're on the air with the Real Americans.
Hi, Butch.
Hey, how you doing, caller?
Skeeter.
What's your name?
My name's Paul.
Hey, Paul. Welcome to Real Americans with Butch and
How you
Skeeter.
doing there, Paul?
Doing
Hey,
good.
Paul.
I'm doing great. I'm just have to say I love your shows.
Who wouldn't? It's
Seriously.
magic.
And I know you guys are the right ones to answer my questions, and it's really just one question, but I accidentally bought the wrong flavor weed.
Really? There's
What?
flavors now.
Yeah, that's what I said, but I was just wondering what should I do now?
Well, you bought the wrong. What was the flavor you were aiming for? What were you hoping
well,
to get?
I was gonna go for like gas tank flavored weed because I can't really afford much, but they gave me swag instead.
You know, swag and gas tank flavored weed are very, very similar. In fact, take your swag, put it in your gas tank for about 3 or 4 days, drive around a little bit, and you'll have some gasoline flavored swag.
That's the way I always do it.
You want to try, it may not smoke, but it'll burn like a memo jammo.
But my scooter, it runs on propane.
Now, who's supposed to be using the weed? Is it supposed to be you or your scooter?
I would like to use the weed.
That's
but
a wise choice, my friend.
Thank you. But if I need to put it in my scooter to make it taste like gas tank weed, even
You
though
know
it runs
what?
on
Forget the
propane,
gas tank weed. Just take the swag, put it together into some kind of cookie, something like that, and then, well, get your money. Obviously, you got to whoop that guy's ass because he gave you the wrong weed. And,
Yeah, I'm never
that's just
calling
basic
him back
American
again.
politics. Somebody's got to get a beating in that kind of situation. But once the beating's over, you give him a couple cookies, you can be friends again.
Okay, fair enough. Thank
And
you.
then once he's in a good mood, maybe he can have you take it to the good stuff, right? Where do you get your weed?
I usually get it from a corner store.
That's nice. That's
corner
good to
store.
see. That's convenient.
Yeah.
The guy pretending to sell vegetables.
Exactly.
I love that
And
guy.
hides it inside of a tomato sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Pop it right in. Top pops out. Boop.
Thing of beauty.
Little baggie.
How about you?
I actually don't encourage purchasing weed.
Really?
Butch, skate.
Really?
You?
Marijuana is as American as marijuana is.
Marijuana's as American as apple pie marijuana.
I'm American.
Marijuana is not
I love-
even
I
one of
love
our.
He's American. He loves it.
Weed is not even one of our natural resources.
What are you talking
should
about?
be.
What, do they make it
It
out of
should be.
plastic? Of course it's natural. Steve grows it.
It's
What's
a
more
resource.
natural than weed? Out of
name's
all the
Paul.
highs that you can have between the huffing fumes and the holding your breath and hanging yourself on your master bed, I would have to say that marijuana is the simplest and most pure.
It's extra pure,
I
especially
have to
swag.
agree.
No,
100%.
no cosigning there, Steve. You already asked your question.
My
Man,
name's
cop.
Paul. My name's Paul.
I think we
Paul.
might have an arc.
Remember, if you're a cop, you got to tell me there's entrapment.
I'm not a cop. Why are you asking that question all of a sudden there, Butch? Why are you laughing?
You are a crazy man.
I'm not crazy.
You're a little
You're
crazy.
crazy.
That's all right. That seems a little American to me. But that's all right. We don't got to agree on everything. You do something for fun, don't you, Skeeter? 2, 3,
Oh, of
whatever?
course I do.
What do you do for fun?
Well,
without weed?
besides, I don't do any of that. Actually, I, just simple stuff like, go to the gym, exercise every once in a while. That's fun. I like to laugh. I like comedy. That stuff makes me laugh. I love to giggle. I also like to basically
Nothing
go
gives
to the
me the giggles more than some marijuana, I'll be honest.
That's a good point. Thank you very much for being on the program. You both did a great job, especially you. And I want to thank you all for watching Real Americans with Butch and Skeeter. Until next time, be more American, America. That was great work. Good job, both of you. Thank you very much for coming. I'm glad that you got a sort of a thing. I had no idea you were so health conscious. I thought you'd been some diabetes or something.
Oh, no, there's no base thing. Just like to watch how I put inside my system. You know what I mean?
You look like you took a normal black guy and exposed him to gamma radiation and pissed him off.
You're the Hulk.
Don't touch the shirt. Please
That's
don't
good
touch it.
advice. Don't touch
Don't
your
touch
shirt.
the shirt, please.
You don't want to do that. I've made that
Please.
mistake on season 1. But now you both did very well. Don't get me wrong. That was,
Both.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both.
Yeah,
did
you both.
very-
Well, you know, we're trying. It's a fluid process.
Right. Right.
It's comfortable.
It's good. I think it worked. I thought it went pretty well. Both of you did good. The hat looks really good.
Oh,
Beautiful.
thank
I
you,
gotta be
thank
honest. That is nice.
I mean, it's no granddad's apple.
Well, it's
but
not supposed to be. You
you're
got the
right.
Skater.
You're right.
Hopefully, you can start a rebellion.